Hi, this is the Dr. Software Rothschild show, and today I want to briefly talk about the situation in the Ukraine. First of all, I'm a doctor of social science and history, economics, and politics and biology, and I lived in Northern England, I was in Israel, before returning to the United States in 2009. Now, so first of all, the situation in Ukraine is a very complicated one. First of all, in 2014, there was the Orange Revolution, and we now know that was fomented and orchestrated by people in the US State Department, such as Miss Nuland. And when the when President Viktor Yanukovych was on the throne, that I think sent um, alert and warning signs in Russia because Ukraine is very close to the Russian border. It's right next up against the border. And now to mention that NATO is always expanding eastward. And so I think that forces Russia to react, first seize in Crimea, and then force them to launch an invasion of Ukraine today. The point of the matter is, this whole mess started when Vicky Nuland, or Miss Nuland, at the United States Department with other elements orchestrated a coup against the then president of the Ukraine in 2014 with the Orange Revolution. But then the president of the Ukraine was pro-Russian, wanted to stay with Russia. So when he was overthrown by elements in the West, the Russians became concerned, and that forced them to react to what's going on because they see NATO continually encroaching closer and closer against their border. That's forced them to react. You might agree with what they're doing in Ukraine, but I think this whole thing about the current situation in the Ukraine could become a trace back to what happened in 2014 when Ms. Nuland and her allies orchestrated the Orange Revolution in Ukraine, and there's no